Always liked red.
And yeah, right up front, I'd like to apologize for any coughing or heavy breathing I might be doing. I've got a pretty bad, a runny nose that has caused a very phlegmy cough. So,
I just assumed you were making obscene phone calls. Hey there, Margaret.
Point to you.
Alrighty, so when last we were gathered, you guys had stumbled upon and eliminated some kind of oily, coal-infused ooze that was hiding in the sands under this foundry. More of just a first-level smelting chamber, actually. You know, get rid of the slag before you cart it all the way out of the mines. The fires around here are dying down, and the explosion blew out most of the fires. Those two furnaces still glow heartily, however. I believe
Varg bathes into him until he's healed and he goes to bed for the night. I think we agreed on
that. Yes, you were point blank to that final explosion, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate place to come up.
I hope there's more combustible oozes down here.
Ask and ye shall receive.
We're doomed!
Anyways, you are free to move about.
Okay, I go as a flaming worm into the thing of lava and bathe until I am healed, and then when he gets out, he declares we should probably rest for the night. Or declares that while he's in the pool. Either way.
I can't hear you. You're in a puddle of lava.
You're also
His
a
head
worm.
can stick out.
Varg, these coals are very hot, but they're going to heal you very slowly. If you slept here, you'd probably be okay in a few hours.
I can do that. Literally, I turned like 5 minutes ago, and I could sleep for like 12 hours and still be in this form. Less an hour per level. I'm level 19. Put that together.
Yeah.
Is it safe to sleep in here?
What's that, Lassie? You say it's safe here?
I have fucking wild speech. Everyone and their grandmother can understand me.
What's
Oh,
that,
you did
Lassie?
take that
You're in
thing?
the well?
I hate all of you.
Was that Lassie? The well's on fire!
Stupid humans.
Hey, don't let me in with them.
Okay? Stupid humans and an elf.
Thank you.
She who stalks looks irritated.
Stupid humans and 2 elves, for God's sake.
Former elf, thank you.
Yeah, you're still human now, so you can just shut right the hell up.
I was actually talking about Emma.
Well,
I was never an elf. What are you talking about?
Yeah, clearly we can see that if everyone plays the race card, everyone will be trying to figure out what fucking deck are we playing with.
yeah, pretty much.
Silly half-human.
So you guys wanted to set up and rest here?
Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to, or we could do it in the room,
ooh.
be the one behind us, you know, the slightly less dirty one.
No.
Might be a good idea.
I know secure shelter.
Okay.
I suppose you do.
We'll cast secure shelter and sleep there.
I'm familiar with that one.
Works for me.
You conjure a sturdy cottage or lodge made of material that is common in the area where it's cast. The floor is clean, level, dry, resembles a normal cottage. The shelter must be heated as a normal dwelling. The dwelling does, however, provide considerable security. It is strong as a stone building, regardless of its material composition. The door shutters and chimney are secure against intrusion, former two being secured with arcane lock, and the latter by an iron grate at the top and a narrow flue. And these three areas are protected by an alarm spell, and an unseen servant is conjured to provide service to you for the duration of the shelter.
Rub my feet.
I like this spell.
I totally know Secure Shelter.
Uh-huh.
I also know Tiny Hut for when I'm at a level 4 spells.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
There's
Alia,
enough room for it, though.
you sit down, spend minutes, and conjure a secure, a very well formed sand brick shelter from the sand that lines the floor of this place.
Hooray.
In order to provide a fireplace, it happens to form itself around one of these furnaces. Varg, you are now sleeping in the fireplace.
Hooray for me.
Yay for utility spells. I'm gonna get that unseen servant to bring me drinks. Oh, I should have taken Web Shelter for when I don't have any level 3 spells.
Well, you're gonna re-prepare today, so there you go.
I have Secure Shelter and Tiny Hut. I need Web Shelter too. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I can prepare that if you really want.
No, you go ahead and prepare plenty of channel the gift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good,
Alrighty.
because then I can cast Tiny Hut at the end of the day if I'm out of them.
So in this nice secure shelter that Alia has conjured forth, you guys can safely spend the night.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Time for spell preparation again, then.
Yep.
I've been
Fortunately,
working
looks
on
like
this
you
whole
didn't
time.
earn too many slots, but you're
What?
probably going to re-specialize.
Just a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Emma burn the rest of her healing. We should be able to get everybody up by the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just by me
yeah,
laying the
between
fire, I'll get
Emma's
me up
and
enough time.
between Emma's and Aishlin's, we can just looking at the numbers here. You can safely assume everyone can be healed to full by dawn.
I'll
Yeah,
just
she can-
get that then.
Yeah, Emma still has 6 more lay on hands and can cast heal, so we should all be good.
Mm-hmm. I'll let the rest of you get yourselves.
Oh, is there a macro for that?
The heal button?
No, that new day.
Oh, that's for the improvised casters.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, I just have I have a blank text box I type into my spell names.
And I can take this breathing spell off of you three. There we go. And oh good, this thing does decay. 2 hours per level.
If you want any more ridiculously specific utility spells, I also know Zone of Silence and Dream, because that'll ever come in handy. And Treasure Stitching, because that's awesome.
That was really handy that one time, yeah.
That was handy.
Treasure stitching.
Oh, yeah, always have that
When
ready.
you guys found a literal hoard of treasure and I posed you the problem, so, How are you gonna get it out of here?
Treasure
Magic.
stitching.
Magic is always the answer.
Yeah, treasure stitching lets you carry any amount of stuff on a sheet as long as you can fit that stuff on the sheet.
We played Stack the Blocks.
A lot of my spell lists are still fine, so I didn't use any of them.
That's fine. I had to repair like practically everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Trail of the Rose. There's a nice, oddly specific spell that I don't think I'll ever use.
Please tell me that's not you leave a trail of rose petals behind you wherever you go.
It is. Hey,
Pretty much. The
Point
spell
to Trail
creates-
of Roses, just a point. I never thought I'd ever use Determined Depth in my life, and now I always prepare it. Because I used it
this spell
once, and
creates
it
an
was awesome.
illusory. The spell creates an illusory trail in the form of a misty, invisible scent coming from the rose used as the spell's material component. When you cast the spell, the scent of the rose leaves a faint pink-tinged illusion that ripples and flows in the area. So you and 6 creatures you designate upon casting the spell can see it. So yeah, anybody can know where you are by following it. It's completely.
You know, that would have been really useful during the Just Stronghold. So
Yeah,
we could
maybe.
find you.
She made her presence known.
But, by the way, Varg, would you like to purchase some cosmetics?
And I dunk you in the lava.
Oh, did we
Yeah,
ever tell him about that?
I don't think so.
For like half of this campaign,
Half. What half? The entire campaign.
I stopped doing it after I died that time. But for like half of this campaign, my entire strategy to get into any place that was closed up was to walk right up, knock on the door, and pretend to be a salesman.
Great. Did
It
ever
never
work?
worked.
Oh.
It worked one time. One time I got in, but once I actually saw the leader, he passed his sense motive check and put me in the brig.
I
So
want
it
to see that
didn't work.
actually work sometime.
And the other time it failed, and I was brutally tortured, but thankfully and specifically not raped.
Were they eunuchs or something?
No, they were just horrible abominations from beyond this realm that probably don't even have penises, to be honest.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
were
like
uninterested demons.
yeah, when I was left alone with one of them, and he's like, "I'm going to get you," like he was like talking over, and like then he pulls out like some instrument of torture, and I would go, "Thank God, I thought you were going to rape me." Oh God, no! What's wrong with you? Zap.
All I'm going to do is take your intestines, wind them around this sharp stick, and then walk away.
That's a pretty good one. Now, if you could get the intestines out without tearing the skin.
Magic.
Yeah. Well,
All
my
right.
stuff's prepared.
Kalima. That's how.
So, morning comes without issue. Varg, you pray for your morning spells.
Yeah, as usual.
Here's a man. Akoriel spends some time preparing his.
Mm-hmm.
I take these plus 10-foot flying indicators off everyone.
Oh, god damn it. I got a bunch
Well, that
of
might be
useless
coming
dogs.
back very soon.
And
Oh boy, 2 entire fucking lists to try and, like, fiddle with.
Oh, I didn't buy a violin. I'm stupid. Somebody remind me to go buy a new violin when we get out of here.
I'll remind you.
Don't forget to buy a new violin.
Anyway, you know how a bard gets their spells back.
That is a really good sing roll.
Tra-la-la in the valley.
Yeah, I have a bunch of perform skills maxed. Versatile performance sort of encourages that.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I have erased the house only for the sake of
No
not
clutter.
having it covering up the whole map, yes.
I think it's gone when we wake up anyway.
No, 2 hours per level, doesn't dismiss earlier.
Oh, awesome.
That'd be kind of awkward if you go to sleep in a bed and just fall out of it at some point.
Well, time to wake up.
For some reason, I can't prepare my spells. Okay, where to next? Let's go down that impossibly long mine shaft.
Let's not.
It's the
I
best
actually have a
plan.
plan for this, so actually hold on. It's hers for expense 2 seconds and asks very kindly where Noram is. That is the druid's name, right? I'm not crazy.
Yes, that is the druid's name. You are crazy.
Okay. Well, that was supposed to be Varg, but she had it prepared anyway, so whatevs. Whoever casts it, casts it.
Um,
Oh yeah, that was Varg. Okay, cool. Varg cast it.
yeah, find path only finds you like locations, like cities, keeps, lakes, dungeons. It doesn't find people.
Like, we'd know he was in this cave somewhere.
The only reason she knows he should still be in here is because he didn't come looking for her, presumably after he had finished clearing out this mine. So it's the only reason she's got that he must still be down here.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was like a purple finder. Well, I still want to prepare it because, but meh.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Overland Flight on myself since that'll last 19 hours anyway.
Okay.
Righto.
I'm fine with that.
That's the one that takes 5 rounds or to concentration to switch back and forth between mist form and normal, right?
No, that I did not see that anywhere in the description.
Okay.
Is that Windwalk?
Yes, that's Windwalk. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah, Overland Flight is just kind of a longer flight.
Alright. So you guys are free to wander.
Well, only one way to go that isn't impossibly long. Is
Well, there
Varg
were-
going first again?
There were 2 other doors in that at the end of the main passage north of you.
I'm preparing 20 zillion spells. Someone else go first.
Alright, yes, I will.
I do vote north, though.
I'm okay with North. Don't really have a preference.
The scent of ancient vegetables in here has been permuted by the thick scent of the smoke that came boiling out of the chamber you were in the previous day. Otherwise, it still smells pretty bad in here.
Lovely.
Hooray.
If only Trail of the Rose did what I think it did. What I thought it did.
Just gonna look around really quick, make sure there's nothing's changed since we went to bed.
Nothing visibly so.
Hmm.
There is a wooden door with no visible locking mechanism at the north. It is labeled with a brass plate, stores. And there is another, much heavier door that sits in a bent frame. Probably cave-in or some simple stress has distorted the frame it's holding the door quite tight. There is
Dumb question, but what season is it currently?
It is currently midwinter.
Okie doke. Yeah, stand it though.
The heavy door there has a brass plate that it does have a label in common, main shaft, on it, but there's also a polished out label in some other language underneath.
I'm completely blanking if comprehend languages extends to writing.
Linguistics is linguistics is the skill you'd need to just figure out what language it is. All right. Alia puzzles over it for a minute, and she thinks the old label is Dwarven script that reads, "Thieves beware."
Well, that's not foreboding at all.
Not even a little.
Dwarves always put stuff like that on it.
So the vote was to go north, yeah?
Yeah.
Dwarves put signs like that on their bathrooms, for Christ's sake.
That's true.
Well, let's try and push the door open then.
Sorry,
or pull,
for
as the case
Apps'
may be.
sake.
You push on the door, and it opens.
Well, Vog will go first, and no one else is willing to go. Go ahead and move him. I'm still preparing the zillion spells.
There is a small room filled with crates beyond.
Well, that's just crate.
God.
That sucked.
What are the odds that it's filled with traps?
Well, didn't the thing just say, "Thieves beware"?
The
That
other
was
door
the-
said, "Thieves
yeah, that was the
beware."
other door.
Oh, this one? Okay, steal everything, so nail down then.
But speaking of, is there more possibly Dwarven script on there?
There was no script in Dwarven on this door.
Okay. Well, I'll go forward then.
These crates seem to contain mining tools in all their mundane varieties.
I don't suppose anyone needs pickaxes and the sort.
Not really.
Maybe if we can get shrink item on them so I can use them as earrings. Other than that,
Well, that's all on you. Unless anyone wants to go looking around in more crates. Only
Sorry,
got one door.
sorry, handsome. My father was the miner.
Can't say I've been called handsome in a long time.
She calls me handsome, says Varg. Just to give you an idea of what she considers handsome.
I don't recall ever
Good to
saying
know.
that.
Yeah, you said it.
News to me.
You did.
Let
Because
the
when we
record
rescued
show
you for
that
the
the
third
adjective
time.
used was smexy.
There was that too, but I like to pretend that never happened.
Then there was the
So-
time I used prestidigitation to explain.
I'm
to
just
explain sex to
opening
him.
boxes. How's that sound?
Well, we can either open crates or we could try and smash down this door, I suppose.
I'm actually going to open them and then move them and check the walls. These are dwarves we're dealing with. It wouldn't surprise me if they had hidden things everywhere.
That is a good plan.
Alrighty.
Emma's checking for traps.
Okay. Emma
I
finds,
too will.
Emma finds no traps on that door. Nor do you.
I find a negative amount of traps.
Varg, go ahead and make a perception check. And a strength check.
I'll look around too, but I'm not going to be moving any.
Sure.
Where am I? There I am. I move what I want.
You move crates about, you shuffle them about, you search the walls behind them, and as you move one crate about, you find underneath was there is a small loose stone, which, when kicked up, reveals a skeleton key of obvious dwarven design underneath. And when I say
Surprise!
skeleton key, I do mean it is shaped like a femur.
Hey,
Fun.
someone check to see if this thing has a trap on it. He's waving, Aaliyah forward. Leia, check if this thing has a trap. He's pointing at the key. That's, inside the little hole cubby thing.
I'll detect magic and look at the key.
There does not appear to be anything magical about the key or its immediate surroundings.
Okay, yoink.
It was made from iron.
It's not actual skeleton.
Okie dokie, we found a key. Yay. If we come across anything locked, try key. Rub
You
key
mean
on
like this
everything.
locked door over here?
That door locked? I don't know that.
Thought it was just stuck in the frame.
Mm-hmm. The frame around it is distorted and is holding the door tight.
Oh, okay.
We'll rub the key on it anyways.
I believe I know. Oh wait, stone shape doesn't work on mage, and
Yeah,
I
it
don't
only
think I
works on
ended up
natural
taking it.
stone.
Could just try and smash it. But,
Good.
It is a metal-bound door.
yeah.
I knew I should have taken phase door. Why don't I cast animate objects on the door and animate it?
Would it work? Would it still be stuck?
Yeah, it'd still be
Awesome.
stuck. It's useless.
Yeah.
Now we'd now have a door that can complain about how stuck it is.
Useful.
I do have battering blast prepared.
So do I. I love that spell.
It's the best.
I found a better one. Ice spears. Does the exact same thing, but it trips them.
Oh, cool.
Knocking them back is more useless.
I guess, technically speaking, I get disintegrate it, but I'd rather not use that.
I want them to be prone, because then I can sit on them. Win.
I could fireball it. It's an unattended object. It would set on fire if it's wood. Is it wood or stone?
Dwarfs, but it's stone.
This door is ironwood,
Okay.
bound with metal straps.
So, yeah, ironwood's still flammable, isn't it?
Last you checked,
Iron doesn't set on fire so much as melt, but...
No,
Okay, yeah, she's done.
Ironwood, it's a tree.
Oh, ironwood. I thought you said iron. Yeah, ironwood's perfectly flammable. Just hard to flame.
Well, fireball automatically sets anything that's flammable on fire, so...
It might get a save, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Never try to set iron on fire.
Per the rules, unless it's enchanted, it doesn't get a save.
Mm.
Can a flaming weapon...
And even then,
Things
enchanted
like melt
magic items don't have
hinges?
good saves.
Actually, yeah, don't waste a spell on it. If you have a flaming blade, just start stabbing it.
I can set on fire, is what I'm saying. Would it melt it?
I don't.
I'm unsure of how flaming enchantments interact with that.
I don't believe the flaming enchantment can actually set things on fire.
I believe that is correct.
That's just weird.
It deals fire damage to things you leave it on, but it doesn't actually set them on fire.
Well, I mean, I could just melt the door frame it's stuck in.
Let's just get some distance and let her fireball it. I'm ready.
Yeah, at
That's
the
the
very
plan.
least, yeah. If we set the ironwood on fire, that'll just leave the metal parts, which will be easier for Barg to break without the wood there. So
That's the plan.
Are we still sure you can actually do that to Ironwood?
Ironwood's
The-
just a really dense wood. Too
There's no
dense to float.
hammering it. Alright, well, fire away.
Literally. Ho ho ho.
ha ha ha, tra la la. That's how we set the door aflame in the merry old land of Oz.
There's a great foomph as the fireball ignites, and the door sets merrily ablaze. The door burns for several minutes, when you notice that the stone around it is getting quite warm as well, and you hear lots of creaking and the cracking of stone.
Hmm.
Are we gonna douse it or just wait until it's done? Because whatever's left of it, I can probably barrel through no problem now.
Better question. What do we douse it with?
Gotta go get the barrels.
And while you're standing there in indecision, the doorway collapses.
Ah, never mind, it's hauled itself. Hooray, solution.
Technically speaking, I suppose.
Setting things on fire saves the day again.
Anyone have an engineering skill?
Gee, I wonder who would have that.
Hey, I have to ask. We need to know if that thing collapsed because, like, is it like completely unstable on the roof and digging it out won't help any, or?
Well, let's take a look.
Yes, the stone frame collapsed because the heat, the heated stone swelled, expanded, and couldn't hold its load anymore. The passageway is blocked.
Well, we still need to get through there.
I can't just go through as I go through because that won't leave anything you guys can use. So we have to figure out a way to make it stable again.
What we'll do, thank you, Profession Engineering. We'll go down. It's going to take some time, but we'll go down and get the barrels and break them apart for parts and have you dig out and support behind it. It'll take a few hours, but at least it won't collapse on us.
I know for a fact that she who speaks has stone shape and I have softened earth and stone. That make it any faster?
That may. Oh wait, no, it's still worked wood, isn't it? Sorry, worked stone, isn't it?
Is this worked stone considered?
It's mostly natural stone that has fallen into the breach.
Yeah, that would make things faster then.
Well, use your engineering to tell her where to put it, because softening earth and stone would only just make it easier to move, theoretically. I don't know if it actually helped any.
Yeah, we're gonna need. Sorry, what was the other thing she has?
She has stone shape. I have softened earth and stone, and she has other things as well, but nothing like that directly helpful.
Actually, that works if this is mostly natural stone. Instead of going back and collecting that, how long does stone shape work for? Is it instantaneous?
It's just, yeah, it's instantaneous. You make if you want to make a door, you make a door.
Okay, I'm going to use my profession engineering. Get out some of my get out my chalk and chalkboard, which I still have, and do some figures here. Because what we're going to do then is have Varg turn into something have Varg dig it out, and have her create a scaffold so that it doesn't all fall back in as he's digging it out. How many times can she cast Stone Shape?
Just the one, and it affects up to 10 cubic feet plus 1 cubic feet per level, and she's level 13.
Okay.
So that's 23 cubic feet she can work with, and you can do it once. Actually, she can do it 3 times because I have Channel the Gift and she has Channel the Gift, so 3 times.
Okay, that should be more than enough, depending on how long this passage is. So I'll use a profession engineering rule to make sure that Aaliyah can to make sure I can convey the proper steps to making that passage to you, so you can do it properly. So let's get working.
Radio.
At this point, the elf Akoriel's jaw dropped as we're actually doing something that sounds anywhere near like competent. That's just mind blowing.
It's also something I cannot help with.
I may act.
Well, the closest thing I have is wall of stone.
I also have Wall of Stone, so we can support it with that if we really need to too. So.
I actually have Expedi's Excavation, and as does She Who Stalks, so that could help. At least start it, at least.
Hey, I may act stupid, but I do have a 20 intelligence.
I don't have rage listed twice.
Need be, I guess I could become a huge undead and hold something up.
Let's see here. You would be sufficient with a. Let's see here. Knowledge engineering. Yeah, Alia can direct you appropriately. If you'll burn 2 stone shapes, between the 2 of you in whatever proportion you like, then you will have all of the potency you need to get through.
Yeah, she'll handle it. Well, 18 isn't necessarily Einstein, but it's like really goddamn smart. 20 just means they're so intelligent. We've never encountered a human that smart before, so they could do things that we wouldn't really be able to comprehend, I guess. Like really good math, like basically 3-level chess, like Spock.
Yeah, you also have a point there. What does 26 mean?
6-level chess.
He's Holly from Red Dwarf. That's what that means.
All right, you managed to carve a suitable passage through the rubble, and it emerges on a mine shaft on the far side.
Take that, the few people who watch us online because they think we're a complete joke.
It does take you about 20 minutes.
But we did it the smart way.
Varg, there is a mining track here, and there is a cart on it to the north. The passage disappears into the dark to north and south.
If I know anything about carts, they're usually full of things. Let's see what this one's full of.
This one is full of dirt and detritus, for it appears this passage has collapsed a little further on.
Alright, we're not going that way. You have slain the darkness. Good job. He's -4 XP.
It is dark. You are likely to be eaten by a guru. You've made it stronger, you fool.
If we keep these references up, we might just, spontaneously die.
The shaft seems to open into a wider chamber.
Not ominous at all. Is this, I guess these carts have nothing of interest in them.
No, they are empty except for dust and small rubble. Berg, you wander out into a larger cavern. The roof is not very high, but it is arched here. There is a large elevator in the middle here, although there is a cart off of the rails in the middle of the room, on the bridge between the floor and the elevator. And there's a bunch of carts on rails around the room that seem to be staged there for just arranging, keeping them out of the way, repairing them, etc.
I'm having flashbacks of that time we got attacked by carts.
Do I want to know?
No.
There were carts that
Ooh,
were
what's
animated
this?
objects.
What's
there,
this?
you know.
What's this sparking, broken staff of animate object that happens to be sitting on the floor? I'm gonna fool around with it.
Oh
Zap.
no!
Guess who did that? Guess
You
who's
get 3
responsible?
guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Guess who's responsible for 99% of the problems this group encounters?
You guys also notice that there are a lot of bats in the rougher portions of the walls, just roosting about the chamber.
We can't stop here. It's back country.
To be fair, Akoriel had seen a sparking magical staff too. He would have just gone and picked it up.
Oh, you fit right in. You're a moron.
He's a bit obsessed for his own good.
Anyway, this appears to be the top of this elevator shaft, but it
Unless
goes
there's something in
down
here
from
worth
there.
looking at, I suggest we just take it.
And the rails do disappear into the darkness to the south as well. Akoriel has the best vision. He's the only one who can see quite that far.
Goody goody.
I'll take a quick look over there.
I can't seem to move.
I just slowed you guys down while I was narrating.
I'll take a look at this elevator.
Gonna fly over the carts, checking if there's anything in any of them.
Yeah, there's rubble and debris. There's ore in 1 or 2 of them, but not much. Other
What
than
kind of
that,
ore?
Hmm?
What kind of ore?
knowledge geography.
Okay, Aceman's got this. 39.
It appears to be mostly bauxite ore.
Can she translate that to English for the rest of us?
She snidely replies that was common.
Bark sighs and asks if it's worth anything.
Not unless you work in very light boats.
Shrugs and says, not worth our time. I roll a perception against the elevator. Is it anything noticeable, like worth looking at? Just seeing if there's any traps or
Well,
explosives.
other than that cart that seems to be jamming its bridge open, jamming that bridge into its connected position, the elevator looks functional.
I'm not jumpable. I'm not going to push the cart out of the way. I'm actually going to climb over the cart.
The elevator groans but takes your weight. There is a lever. There is a lever attached to the rails here, which looks like it can be used to slide the bridge connected and disconnected, and a pair of levers over at the front of the thing. One with a white head, one with a black head, and no readable labels on it.
I feel like maybe we should move this cart away from the elevator.
It's probably the only thing keeping it connected. I'm going to check out the mechanism that connects it. Is that thing like on? Is it obviously like working?
One moment.
Bless you.
The levers seem to drive cables that disappear up and down in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that lets it connect to the railings. Is that one functioning?
Yeah, it feels jammed at the moment, but you're pretty sure it's only the cart sitting there that's doing that.
All right. I pick up the cart.
Strength check.
I pick up the cart.
No, you do not.
What is it, full
I'll-
of goddamn rocks?
It is a huge, heavy.
Um,
It is a
I'll-
huge, heavy, iron-wheeled, iron-banded minecart.
I'll just
I
help
know.
pull it from this side then.
I know. I'll animate the cart so it's my ally, and then use telekinetic charge to move.
Oh, jeez, it's a bad roll.
Actually, you beat 10, which means that your assist works, giving Varga +2, allowing him to lift the cart just enough to put it back on its wheels.
Hooray!
You also make a lot of noise when you do so, and the bats begin spiraling about in the chamber. They
Well.
seem aggravated by the noise.
That's their problem.
No
Once
one's
it's back
afraid of
on its
bats.
rails, I no longer draw it. I wave everyone aboard.
I'm just gonna fly over.
I'm taking the cart with us, by the way. It's on
There's
the
not
rails, I can
terribly
just-
much room on that elevator. Not at your current size, anyway.
It's a huge size, isn't it? I can get in it. I'm in the cart. Toot toot. This is my chair. I enjoy my chair. Right,
You're all successfully aboard the cart.
down.
Who wants to pull the lever?
Oh, just pull it in.
There are 2 levers, one with a white head and one with a black head. They are not labeled.
I'll
Ew,
just
they're
click
pimply.
one.
I'm not touching them.
Well, Aishlin being
The
the
white
smartest
lever
one
is in
here,
its raised position, and the black lever is centered.
she's real quick. I'll have Aishlin do an intelligence check. So
I'm going to do a knowledge engineering to see if I can figure out what the levers actually do before we start fiddling with them.
okay,
It's
fair
just if we can do straight int checks, I'll do one.
enough. Well, engineering's better. She's doing a check to use like her common sense.
Alia's experience with engineering tells her dwarves always label safety with white.
So don't fuck with the white lever. Alright, Aishlin will use the black lever and put it into the down position.
She pulls it down, and
No, and I unlocked the ones aboard. I unlocked the back so we don't like tear ourselves.
you unlock the bridge.
Yeah.
She pulls the black lever down, and you hear a groaning somewhere above you, but nothing happens. And when she releases the lever, it springs back to the centered position.
Oh, okay. She releases, like she puts the white lever at the bottom, then puts the black lever down.
Okay. She pushes the white lever down,
No,
which
no,
disengages the
stop.
brakes, and the elevator begins plummeting like a rock.
I'm glad I'm
Aishlin,
flying.
reflex save.
Me too.
The elevator is caged. You slam into the ceiling.
Oh, lovely.
Ow.
Reflex, you said?
Reflex save.
Everyone?
No,
Just
just
Aishlin.
Aishlin.
Alright.
Because she is the one who has suddenly lost her grip on the lever.
19.
Aishlin fumbles. The elevator falls has fallen 100 feet. Aishlin, reflex save.
Not 20.
She grabs the brakes and everyone slams into the bottom of the cart.
I'm in
Ow.
the cart. I'm fine. I was enjoying the roller coaster.
Yeah, you still experience the acceleration. Even those of you who were flying get to take this damage because of the caged constraints of this elevator.
Oof.
That's for everyone, please.
We got down.
You have gone 100 feet. You do not seem to be aligned with a lower level mine shaft.
That number's incorrect. One sec.
I don't think Alia and Amesua heal 47.
Sure we do.
falling is good for you.
Okay, that's it. Anybody who does not have a degree in engineering, stop touching that.
There's some shuffling. Yeah, she never took. I mean, she has technically ranks, and it's just not as high as you. So she could roll knowledge engineering, but she can't
So-
roll as high as you did.
There's 3 settings in both of those levers, right? Top, middle, and bottom.
Make sure to roll engineering to help you out. Hold on.
The white
And
lever
I-
seemed to stay at the bottom when it was pushed to the bottom. The black lever, she pushed down, nothing happened other than some noise somewhere, and when she released it, it sprang back to the middle.
I'll use my tiny no engineering.
Yeah, an actual degree in knowledge in engineering is part of my actual backstory. So
Now that you know the white lever is the brakes, you're reasonably sure the black lever is the counterweight. You just need to figure out whether the up position or the down position will let the elevator ascend or descend safely.
Well, we
Well-
know down didn't do anything at the top.
yes, at the very least, we can now play around with that. I will push it the opposite way from which Aishlin pushed it last time.
Upwards?
Yes.
Alright. You hear a clack in the darkness above you. The elevator does not move yet.
I'm going to continue to hold it.
Oh yeah, counterweights. We
Yeah.
weigh quite a bit on this.
The elevator continues to stay where it is.
Is the noise continuing?
Nope.
It snaps back. Do it again.
Sorry, what was that?
It snaps back to the middle if you let go of it, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So do it again.
Okay, I'll snap it back and then hit it again.
You lift it again. There is a clack as you release it, a clack as you engage it, and nothing else.
For its size and shifts to medium.
Zip, 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 zip.
He doesn't get out of his cart though. It's his cart.
I think I might know how this works.
Did anything
Every-
happen by my shifting?
No, I'm thinking that the elevator won't engage with the brake on, so you'll have to hold the black thing where you want it to go and then hit the brake once the noise stops. Everybody brace yourself so we don't take as much damage when we fall next time.
Frog braces.
Alright.
I'm going to try this.
Okay.
Brace for
Okay.
impact.
Just 1 second before I do. See if I can stick my hand. I'll cast Grease on it. That'll do that.
Oh boy.
What do I have in my pack here? Oh, you know what? I have an entire pound of sealing wax I've never used. No, I'm just screwing
Have
with
a
it.
happy day. Use the bloody levers.
I'm just screwing. Okay, so I'm going to pull the black lever down.
Black lever is down.
Was there any noise when I did that?
You heard a clack and then a sort of tightening creak.
Okay. Continuing to hold that lever down, I'm going to release the brakes.
The elevator shudders and begins slowly sliding downwards.
There we go.
Hooray!
Hooray.
And this is why you needed to have elevator operators before.
Just a moment. I need to bring Varg's pet minecart.
That's it. I'm totally petitioning to make my pet minecart a mini game in the next Pokemon game.
All right. The elevator descends to the bottom. There seems to be only two excavated levels at the moment. You passed a couple collapsed, pardon me, completely collapsed levels. This is the first one you find that has that still seems to be intact.
Okay, sorry, how long did it take for us to get to this point?
The elevator slid downwards at about walking pace for 3, maybe 4 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I engage the locks with the so the cart can go essentially.
Everyone
Yeah,
out
I
of the
wanna-
way of the cart.
You extend the bridge.
Okay, everyone out.
Varg's using the cart as a skateboard, everyone.
If I don't have to walk, I'm not walking.
However, the ceiling in the shaft ahead of you is fairly low, only about 5-6 feet in places.
Can the cart fit?
The cart fits fine.
Then I'm fine. I'm in the cart.
That you need to be crouched, and someone else will have to push the cart if you want to continue to ride in it, because you can only pop your head
Okay,
out the
get
top.
pushing. Get pushing.
Somehow
I'm
I
just
feel like
gonna
that
wait
might
for
be a
volunteers.
liability.
Even if I had Unseen Servant, I wouldn't waste it on that.
He looks at She Who Stalks pointedly.
I should grease up the cart so we can't sit in it.
That wouldn't stop me from sitting in it.
She Who Stalks looks at you, looks at the cart. Not it.
Not it.
Oh, not it.
Flynn says not it. Okay, Mark looks at a mix. Well, I guess she was the last one to speak, technically.
Well, I guess it's up to you to push the cart, Sappy. He never
Mark
said
has a
not
better
it.
idea.
You're gonna have to find some other poor sap to do that.
Mark gets out of the cart. He pulls it to where it's about here. He gets in the cart, turns, gets a good grip, and hurdles himself forward. Basically grabs whatever's like the ground near him and pushes low as might. See that thing and scoot.
All right, strength check.
23. He has no idea how like good the rails are, so this might just go like 2 feet.
So, Varg, in this minecart, grabs a supporting beam above him, slides back, and then throws himself on this well-made dwarven cart on these perfectly level rails, and flies off into the darkness.
Actually, I'm going to make this worse. Once I see what he's going to do, I'm going to cast grease on the rails.
This is great.
I'm counting for that. Go ahead and burn the spell slot.
Clark has the time of his goddamn life.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
Varg's
go
go-
find him.
Whee!
By the way, the dust in this level of the mine makes it difficult to see more than about 30-40 feet. In case you're wondering why your vision ranges don't seem to be quite what they should be.
Hey Emma,
Just
do
follow
you
the sounds
think
of wee, and you'll find me.
Hey,
Yeah, there-
hey Emma, do you think Throgvax would have approved of me doing that?
I do wonder if I don't have dark vision on the token or something, though.
Hold on just a second.
He's just updating light as we go, so
Oh, all right.
Honestly, I'm surprised Sappy let that go, but okay.
Anyway, you can hear echoes of Varg going wee down this passage.
down that way we all go.
Varg,
Mm.
you slide along into the darkness, going wee as the minecart takes a few sharp bends and goes over a slight rise, and then falls off the end of the tracks.
Aw. Does that like buffer or anything? I thought they would have had that. Poke his
Nope.
head out. No, he's poked his head out. Anything interesting?
There's a alcove on the just to nearby you, and the mine shaft seems to continue up ahead.
He gets off, casts light on his, I don't know, fist, and continues on. Looking around. What's this?
That is a VBL error. There we go.
Stuff.
Looks like trash cans full of jeans.
Does kind of look like that.
Yeah. Looks like laundry bins.
Is it laundry bins?
What it is a bunch of large barrels that are sealed shut, and 2 barrels of miners' clothes.
I gently thunk the side of one of the barrels to see what it, is it like liquid?
It sounds full. You're not sure full of what.
Yeah, do they have like spigots or anything useful? Or are they just flat barrels?
No spigots, but there is a cap.
He'll take a cap off one that doesn't look like it's going to like cause a collapse.
I'm going to see if there's any clothing suitable for the miner party I wanted to wear. The miner costume I wanted to wear to the next costume party I'm invited to.
Miners can't go to any fun parties.
Very true.
They look like they used to be soaking in something, but whatever it was has dried up.
Oh,
It's not urine, is it?
You pop that cork, and a fine black powder begins pouring out onto the ground.
he puts the pork back
Okay.
in. He gets the cork back in, picks up some of the powder, and says, "What's this?" Looks to his allies, who have caught up by now.
Yeah. I'm getting away from you while you're holding that. Bye.
What is it? Far couldn't figure out what it is if they fucking told him, so fucking tell him.
I don't want to get close enough to be sure, but I think that's gunpowder.
Okay.
Is
It
there black
It smells
powder
powder?
like
me holding
saltpeter.
It can explode by me holding it?
It's very volatile. Get away from it.
Alright. Yeah, puts it on the ground gently and walks away from it.
So let's not get any fireballs anywhere near here.
Pushes his cart back onto the rails. Gets in the cart.
When it fell off the rails, one of the wheels broke off.
Someone fixed this.
Also, Varg, you are on your knees in order to get under the ceiling.
He knows.
Alright.
Varg, if you push yourself back, you'll just go back to the entrance.
Okay.
We don't want to walk all the way back, so let's go forward now.
Fine, he gets up. Ruined my fun.
I'm sure you
We
had a lot
can't
of that
start.
already.
No such thing as having too much fun.
You reach the end of this passage. That's not a collapse, that just seems to be the end of where it was being mined.
Varg turns
Okay.
right back around to go get his cart.
Right. Other passengers then.
I call riding in it this time.
Fine, but we gotta fix it first. Actually, how many can this thing seat, assuming Varg's not in it?
Profession engineering.
3, comfortably.
Alright, 3 of you, get in.
One of the wheels is broken clean off.
Okay, fix it.
Is there a shape metal, or... Well, there's mending. Or
I don't believe I had that prepared.
I believe I actually have mending. Let me check. Yes, I do. Mending.
just double check it is the spell I'm thinking of. Damaged object, oh no, you're gonna need not the level 0, but the level 1 or 2 version of that spell. I can't remember what it's called though.
Make whole.
Make whole.
I have that too.
Make whole, perfect. Yes,
Varg
make
is on
whole.
top of me.
Make whole
On
will
move.
suffice.
Move, little man. Alright, throw a make hole on it.
Yeah, level 2. Okay.
If I were to just hold on to the back of the cart while flying, would it slow it down any?
Could. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Vargo's going to push this thing with some force, so if you want to hang 10, that's your own business.
I retract my angel wings and jump in.
Who else would be daring enough to get in the cart?
I will weigh it down too much, so.
I'm just going to
Alright.
hold on to the side of it.
You
Emma's
can get in, it's
deceptively
just be a
heavy.
bit uncomfortable. Be a bit squished in there.
Emma's
Yeah.
deceptively heavy for her size. She weighs like 300 pounds. Oh, she weighs 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
If Akoriel wants to get in, he can. It's just it'd be a little bit squished.
Yeah,
It's full of thin
holding on to
elven
it.
women. You'll be fine.
Climb on in. It will be fun. And then I pat the seat.
No, I think I'm good.
You're lost. Varg grunts as he rolls his shoulders and gives the thing a mighty push. Well, once it's on the
Strength check.
21. Shove.
So there's still vestiges of grease here.
Varg smiles.
170, 190.
Do I have to make some sort of save to not lose my grip on this?
Well, if you're clinging to the side of it like a monkey,
uh-oh.
yes.
Wait, what's going on?
Hold on just a moment, because I've measured out a distance and I'm worried about something. Let's see here.
Well,
So the minecart
what about,
itself weighs.
Akoriel is kind of clinging to that thing, so I might weigh it down some more. Also, this thing has way more weight on it, technically speaking. I mean, Varg weighs a bunch, being a large creature, but not as much as like 3 or 4 people in gear. Wouldn't it go less far? I didn't roll any higher.
Yeah, the problem is it was going to go a lot further than it would have if the tracks hadn't ended.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Just a moment. You see, you greased it, and I wasn't anticipating that, so I just multiplied the slide distance by 4, and, well, there we go. Bend iron bars, 24.
Oh, it went straight back into the elevator, didn't it?
Smash.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Alia, as you're flying...
Actually, I'm not. I had to retract my wings to fly. And I'll take a standard action to start flying again.
All right. The minecart smashes through the back of the elevator. DC to get there was 24. You rolled 25. The minecart bursts through the back of the elevator, disappears into the darkness. I will let the three of you who are riding it try a reflex save to jump clear of the cart before it plummets down below. No problem. I'll get Aislinn. Okay. And you all end up scattered and breathing heavy on the ground behind the elevator.
That was fun. Let's get another cart.
Um,
You get smacked about
And-
the head by the other two women.
oh, I should have done this in sequence. Akoriel, strength check.
Okay.
Yeah, you got thrown off the cart on this first corner.
Hooray.
Mark
Varg and
laughs,
Abyss, who are standing there, look at each other.
burst out laughing.
You should get
Well,
you
I
should
hope
try
they
something
survive.
small and ride her back.
I can't just turn small. I can turn medium or turn large, but I can't just turn small freely.
And my wings are back and I'm glowing again.
Aislinn,
I think I pushed it too
Aislinn
hard.
looks quite dissatisfied. And of course is going to take it all out on Varg, because naturally this was all his fault.
You got in the fucking thing. I pushed it.
That was
You
fun.
picked
Do we
me
have
up
another
and
cart?
placed me in the thing.
It was fun. Do you not know what the word fun is?
She picks up a rock, drops it down the mine shaft.
Fun. You can fly. What are you complaining about?
The being that lives in my protective halo thought that was fun.
You hear the rock strike bottom.
Awesome.
See, there's the bottom.
Whiny.
Whiners.
You
lost the
walk
card,
away and she
so-
makes strangling motions.
Hey, I'm too tall for you.
This path, then?
Might as well.
There was also this one over yon.
But when in doubt, go left. So
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Fair enough. Why am I prone? Am I like on my hands and knees? Is he that low to the ground?
Yes, you're 15 foot tall and the ceiling is 6 foot. You have to go down to medium if you want to stand upright.
Medium it is.
Is the ceiling 6 foot exactly?
Give or take.
Yeah, Akoriel's 6'6".
You don't
Yeah, you're
suffer
hunched
prone
over, and
penalties
Varg's
unless you
even
have to
more
bend
hunched
over
over.
more than halfway.
Alright.
Could I get, please, a round of perception checks?
Perception?
Pretty please.
I can't find the perception button. Wham, meta humor.
Oh, for some reason it took me out of impersonating.
That's probably when I cut you from one map and placed you on the other.
Wow, alright.
Also, you'll need to reopen the skill and spell manager windows before they will function again.
Right.
Alright, let's see here.
Shio stocks will 90% of the time use their perception to assist Varg because she knows he's
You-
got better eyes.
You can't assist just general spot
Ah,
checks. You can only assist searching and whatnot. Alright. Yeah. Akoriel, you pick up it. You hear something. You hear something moving somewhere in the mine shafts. That's not you guys. You'd bet it's ahead of you, but you're not entirely certain what with all the small echoes around here.
Right. So there's probably something in this shaft right here. No idea what, but I can definitely hear it.
That's something.
Maybe it's a Durham. That would be
They take a
convenient.
sniff. Doesn't smell like anything besides each other. I'm probably used to their smells, but is there anything else?
You don't detect anything of note, Varg.
I don't smell anything strong, so it's not like fire. He shrugs. Can't do anything about it.
Hold on a moment. You continue to smell lovely. Okay. You guys pass through the narrower section of the hallway here, and you hear a rumbling coming from the passage ahead of you.
Farg readies himself for combat, but otherwise just keeps stomping forward.
And before, I'm gonna get off the actual train cart passageway.
That sounds smart. Let's do that.
You have hold on a moment.
That's when the
Okie dokie.
animated minecart comes flying through.
Oh no!
You have no more voiced that than a minecart with a gigantic flame pouring out of it comes screaming around the corner towards you. Reflex saves, everybody.
Um. Let me check some. Varg would like to stop this cart. He would like to bull rush it.
Okay.
He wants to he doesn't want these people crushed behind him, so he's willing to take the brunt of everything this thing's got and just stand there. So this thing can now attempt to trip him if he wants. If it wants. I mean, I don't know what the bonus is for that. I don't know how fast this thing is going.
Well, you go ahead and make your strength check, and I will make its based on its mass. And if you have the higher check, then you stop it. Otherwise, you get pile drived on its face and get carried along with it.
Yeah, average roll.
Alright, let's see here.
It's just a very
Bad feeling
Varg
about
thing to
this.
do. Well, I know. It's just I couldn't think of a reason why Varg would dive out of the way if you see something coming at him. His reaction was to, I'm going to stop this now. It's not smart, but Varg is not very smart.
Ow, my face.
Pardon me.
Keep in mind, Varg is extremely good at keeping his footing.
Oh, you've actually got a fairly good chance of holding it here. You're still going to take the full damage for being smacked by it, but you'll at
Oh, he
least
knows.
stop it. Alrighty, so, accounting for its mass and its size...
Ooh boy.
Well, it rolled insanely high, so I can't really do anything about that.
Berg, you wily coyote
Okay, it didn't roll
onto
high,
its
just
face.
had a really high chance.
Let's see here. Akoriel is hit. Emesua is clear. Alia is clear. Aishlin is hit. And She Who Stalks is clear.
Did my interference slow this thing down enough to where they take less damage?
Uh,
I was beaten by 9, which is 9.
Not enough that it's really going to have an impact on the damage results here.
Right. Will it be my first opportunity to cast Dimension Door and get off this thing?
You guys are carried a fair distance before the cart loses balance, falls off the tracks, and begins smoldering away on the ground. You guys took. And those who did successfully jump out of the way still take the fire damage.
At this point, Aishlin starts giving everyone her healing hexes. Good to remember how they work.
Let's see here. The witch page.
Which page is that?
Ha 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 ha. Oh, damn it, they recategorized all of the hexes onto a
I got
separate
it.
page.
Cure Light and Cure Serious. Okay.
Okay. Oh. Gather you guys back up.
Who's getting which then?
She can hit
First
she
one is
can
on
hit
herself.
each person once a day with each hex.
Ah.
This is for Varg.
Hexes are a really neat and powerful mechanic. You can use a given hex as many times as you like per day, but only once per target.
That is interesting. I'll assume that was for me.
I know it was for She Who Stalks, but I need to actually have her take damage.
All
But
right.
she didn't take damage, so I'll just heal her. Now this next one's for you. 39.
Okay.
Anyone else need anything? Looks like the rest of the group is good.
She
so
could
that'll
use
be
it
that.
for herself.
I think she already did.
Oh, she already healed 44 and... Okay,
Mhm.
pardon me. I moused over her token and she was still at 58.
Oh, she's at 102.
Yep. Be right back, just need to turn on the light.
Right. I vote we stay off the track now.
Fair enough. Varg still looks a little banged up. Pokes Emesua pointedly. Heal. Well, not heal the spell, but just lay on hands some. I'm down 60, so it's enough to at least be a little... Could be better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down 60 myself, if anyone has healing for that.
Yeah, just put like 30 on me and Akoriel. That should be enough. For the rest of us, lay on hands, pellet thing.
While you guys are doling that out, Akoriel, you can hear down that passage where that came from a bunch of back and forth shouting. Can't make out the words though.
Hey, Nora, is that you doing ventriloquism? Why'd you throw that at us?
Can I make out the language?
Can you make another perception check?
Okay.
No.
Damn. So how much am I getting healed for?
Wombat, we need to know how much a Mistwa can heal with her lay on hands.
She does a flat 8d6. Who needs it?
Me and Akoriel.
Okay, I'll have her burn too.
What language are they speaking?
Knowledge
Focus on it.
linguistics?
First one's Varg. Second one's Akoriel.
Okay, thank you.
So does a 17 let Varg know what language they're
Yep,
trying
I'm
to
just
speak?
checking.
Alright, I'll wait.
They're speaking Gripply. Let's get them. Be some super obscure language that I happen to have.
They do not appear to be speaking any language you know. But with that many fricatives, you're willing to bet it's not a very friendly language.
Well, if it's Orcish, I actually would know it, but otherwise...
I want to see if I can hear it. If anyone can determine the language, it's me.
You can only make out that there are raised voices. You don't know what they're saying. The minecart came from this passage.
I say we go to the left.
I gotta go stick my claws up whoever threw that first.
This section of the shaft goes slightly uphill. It's pretty obvious how they got the minecart up to that speed.
The roof any higher yet?
The roof is no higher.
Goddamn
yet.
doors.
Let's go tell these guys to straighten up and fly right.
By hurting them.
1 second, that's another silly VBL error there. There we go. Okay. You round the corner, and just ahead in the darkness, you can hear a sort of hollow, slow pounding.
Is the roof high yet?
Not
It's
yet.
all Varg cares about.
Oh no, it's the worm from Paradise Lost.
Erg, you stumble forward through the darkness and suddenly find that the passage is blocked by a large mass of ooze. It seems to be gently pulsing, as though like a heartbeat.
Huh.
Varg just speaks up. I can solve this. Everyone stand back in case it does something horrible.
And you can hear some voices. You can hear some voices sort of dampened through its mass. There's a chamber beyond it.
Yeah, I can solve this. Everyone move. In fact, I'm gonna move too. Yeah, this is more or less a straight line. Let me just check its distance and so on.
Earthquake!
Actually, no. That wouldn't solve it. That'd like make it worse.
Then
You
we can make
don't
more
say.
stone doors.
Do not cast Earthquake when you're underground. I cannot stress this enough.
I'm gonna get as close as possible without like touching it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if you prepared Earthquake today, I want to smack you.
I can't help it. It's domain spell. I have to have it. Gives it a look and says, "Fuck you." Right through the center. Boom. Achoo. Whatever beam sound you want to make.
Let's see here.
Pure lance of sunlight will turn ooze into mush.
There we go. The ultraviolet light generated by this deals damage to fungi, moos, old mold, oozes, and slimes as if they were undead. Meaning they take d6 per level.
19d6.
Go ahead
And I don't think this
roll
thing
it.
can reflex save out of the way.
Let's see here. You can call forth a beam per caster level, max 6 at 18th. Alright.
I'm gonna keep shooting the beam in the exact same area until this thing is less in the way.
You burn a giant hole through it, and the whole thing quivers and makes a sort of scream that doesn't sound as much like a scream as like escaping air. But the hole does start to close up again.
Oh, that's sweet. It's meeting.
I'm just gonna keep shooting until there's a hole, like on the other side, poking out. Same spot, same direction. Oh jeez, it's growing.
No, it's not growing. You burn more through. Give me another one. And you've reduced its mass significantly. It's not able to block the whole passage anymore.
Don't care.
You blast again, and it screams and shrivels.
Let's see. Maximum 6, huh?
You burn it until it is no more alive than the stone it rested on. You can hear lots of panicked shouting in the room beyond.
Mark charges forth, ready to fire a beam at the first thing he sees.
Everybody, let's rush him.
He just runs forward,
I guess we better catch up then.
beam charged in his hand and ready to go.
You charge forward into the room, and
So I got one more of these things. I'm gonna blast the first fucker I see.
yep. And you see you can see one man who's burned and flayed all over his skin, and is carrying a big crude mace. Seems to actually be just a pickaxe that's had the pick broken off, actually. And you can see a couple other shapes moving in the darkness.
Considering my fist is coined with both the light spell and a charged sunbeam, I'm going to insert this one into the first thing I see, which is this guy.
And when
But
your
I rolled
turn
low
comes
on
around,
initiative.
you
Yes, I
may.
know. I'll let them have their initiative. I mean, they flat out beat us, so go on.
Let's see here. He has. Oh, he does have enough. He does have enough move to charge you. Run!
I wonder on the wisdom of this. No, he doesn't hit.
Okay. The
Oh, wait,
36 is a
never
miss.
mind. Sorry, 36 hits. It just doesn't confirm the crit.
Okay. And you are flat-footed.
Hold on. I don't know if I can be jumped like that. I just need to double check.
Well, essentially, he jumped you as you came around the corner. Is what's happening.
I don't know. I'm wondering whether or not I can be caught flat-footed because I have a lot of things going. Yes, I can still be caught flat-footed, so he's good.
Okay. So, 11 and 15 does 31 confirm?
31 confirm?
Yes, because he has this feat that if he's dealing a sneak, he gets +4 on his 2-hit roll as well as his damage.
So in that case, yes.
Okay, so that is 30 plus 34 sneak.
Mark looks at him and his blunt
that's-
club and looks like he's about to break his arms off and beat him to death with his own arms.
That's quite likely. She who stalks.
She saw that happen.
Not from back there, she didn't.
Vark has a light source on him, so yeah, she does.
No, it's the thick dust in here that's choking everyone's vision.
Yeah, that's not annoying at all or anything.
It's a mine shaft.
Still can't see, I imagine.
She can see what her token can see.
Guess her whole turn's movement then. Okay, done.
Okay. Alia. You hear a pitiful wail of a battle charge up ahead, and then you hear Varg go, "Woof."
Move action. I move up 40 feet. Swift action. I begin inspiring courage.
That's a +2 or a +3?
+4 at this level.
Alright.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got a summary of everyone's senses except Emesua and Akoriel. Could I get a reminder on what you guys' his and her senses are?
Sure. Just give me a second here. Ones of note are dark vision 120 feet, blind sense 60 feet. I keep looking.
Blind sense 60, dark vision 60, low light.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's everything of note.
Alrighty.
And standard action, admonishing ray.
Sure.
Because I like my non-lethal damage. So I get 3 4d6 damage range touch attacks on him.
Okay.
Just double checking my range, which is 21. Okay.
Those all hit.
Okay, so 4d6 for 4d6 non-lethal for each of those rays.
Yep.
Take 37 non-lethal damage. Potentially brainwashed dude I don't really want to kill.
He looks irritated but unperturbed.
Standard move swift. Oh, right. He also takes because those are weapon attacks, he also takes the discordant voice damage for them. I forgot about that.
Hmm.
So 3d6 because it's 3 separate attacks technically.
Yeah, 3d6 lethal.
Okay.
And I didn't take into account the extra damage my attacks are doing, so he takes an extra 12 non-lethal.
Okay.
Okay, so standard move swift, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Emesua.
Yeah, Emma's going to run in and slack at him, and this time she's going to take the negative to do non-lethal damage.
Alrighty.
It's -4, right?
I believe so. And she may as well make that a charge.
Oh yeah, charge, yeah, so -2.
Uh, 29 for 21 plus 8. And did you include the bonus from your singing?
Oh no, I completely forgot about it.
Okay, so that's an additional 4?
Yep.
Okay. Plus 8 is 33.
Okay. Yeah, charge is a full round action, so that's your turn.
Okay. Another guy comes. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, he just wants to tie you guys up. He could do that. He's going to charge Alia. This one seems to be carrying a sword that has been hammered out of a mining tool of some sort. Yeah, I expect that ricochets off of you.
Yeah, my AC is 44.
Ping.
Okay. All right. And Akoriel and Amesua, you two are aware of someone moving about invisibly, but you're not really able to pinpoint where they are relative to your your friends. Back in just a second.
Hmm.
And this is the part where I'm glad I learned true seeing.
Got the
Would be
components?
Would be even better if I
Of course, there is a old standard for invisibility that I have
probably
prepared.
don't. You know, I probably don't. Let me see.
I have glitter dust.
I have fairy fire, so between the 3 of those, it'll be really, really sucky to be invisible. It's like
Oh.
negative fucking like 110 or something with those 2 on top of you.
Of course, that means we
250
have to
gold
actually
piece
hit
eye
him, but-
ointment. No one told me about that. Need to go on a component. I need to go component shopping later.
Okay, back.
Oh, I also have glitter dust. Should be Ashlyn's turn now. No.
I'm just checking something.
Okie doke.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Yes, that is all he can do this turn. Aishlin, who I guess someone has to pilot today.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
She sees the Worshipper 353, so he can just suck on a hex of some kind. It puts him out the fastest. Let's try an Ice Tomb. So please make a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. 14.
You're an Ice Block.
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's efficient.
He's done. He's out of the fight. He's basically dead.
It does do a certain amount of damage in addition to
46,
freezing
if
him,
I'm
doesn't
correct.
it? Yes, that sounds right.
Okay, there's 11 cold damage, but he's an Ice Block. He's dead.
No. He thaws out after
After a couple minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Think of the rain.
Split Hex. Can she see? She can. Please make another Fortitude save on the other guy attacking Varg.
Can't she see that?
She cannot.
She can? I thought she has better dark vision than that.
Yes, and the choking dust in these mines limits
that
everyone's...
again. Okay, never mind.
Limits everyone's sight to about 50 foot.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
She's essentially done then.
Okay. Akoriel, you are aware of someone invisible between She Who Stalks and Alia.
Really? Okay.
Better dust it, bitch.
Yeah, that's the plan. Let's move 30 feet up there, and let's throw glitter dust on his ass. Or her ass, I suppose.
All the asses.
She must be a stripper.
Double checking the terms. Glitter dust. A cloud of golden
1 second.
particles covers everyone and everything in the 10-foot radius spread.
Oh, is it a radius around me or where I cast it?
It's a radius around where you position it.
Okay, then it would literally be right between them.
Yep. Only thing is... Yeah, 10-foot radius spread means that you're going to have to get at least one of the two in order to fill the area between them as well. They'll have to make a save versus being blinded.
What save is that? Will?
Will negates, yes.
I doubt you. Actually, what is the save for that?
It's a
Well,
level
let's see,
2
level
magic
2.
spell.
Yeah, what's his save for that?
That'll be a save DC of 20.
I have a plus 17. I have to fail pretty bad. Just go for it.
What's going on?
Alright, yeah, let's throw it on Alia then.
Oh, you're asking about the part where it blinds them? Yeah, throw it on Aaliyah. Her save's gonna be way better than She Who Stalks.
So, like so?
That would work, yeah.
Okay. Alia does perfectly fine.
Alright, let me actually cast Glitter Dust.
He also does perfectly fine. And he is now outlined. It appears to be a dwarf. Who now
That likes
looks
to kill vampires.
who now looks very angry. Barg.
If he's angry, he might come after me. I'll gladly slice him up.
I just realized the roof doesn't matter. I am now Vargasian Rex. I can compress myself. The roof doesn't matter.
The chamber actually does have a higher ceiling, so you'll fit out here.
Quickened action, biggest form possible.
One
Rage.
moment.
He turns into a giant crocodile. Like the ceiling can't hold him.
Full
Oh,
attack
no.
the dumb bastard in front of me.
Oh, now he's gonna murder that guy I went to such great lengths not to murder.
Such is our relationship.
Varg, you do know that there were other forms moving about in the darkness here.
Don't care, this one bonked me on the head like an imbecile. This one dies.
What do you mean, like?
Well, it's possible for Varg to only batter him until he falls unconscious. Or to just tear him to ribbons. Yeah,
Anything
none of
miss?
those are missing.
Okay. I will attempt to grapple. I'm just gonna roll a d20. I don't fail.
What's your modifier?
50.
Yeah, don't fail.
Alright, so I'm gonna add this up into one big one for ease of seeing. There's the sonic damage, so 1 second.
This guy's gonna be pretty dead, isn't he?
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm not sure how your tail's going to have time to come around and whip him, considering he's probably going to be completely devoured by then.
Or smash the bits that are left behind, whatever.
Smash the ground in triumph.
I say he should get a free intimidate check for that.
That depends if he can take this guy to below his to below negative con, which I think he can.
Wow, does he have that few hit points?
Let's see here.
His actual HP hasn't even been touched yet.
His actual HP has taken actually about 18 or so, but yeah.
I'm just gonna separate some of this out. That ought to account for everything. That's 209
Ooh,
damage
boy.
for you.
I'm guessing the 10 is bite plus claw plus claw.
Which one?
The 10d6, bite plus claw plus
Yeah,
claw.
that's all the d6s involved that are like physical damage.
Yeah, whence comes the 131? Is that just...
That's all the physical damage added up from the bite, claw, tail.
Gotcha. Right in the d4 and the d... Right, okay.
And then I separate them out according to, like, rend and constrict and, yeah.
Okay, so his HP was 108. Now it's negative 101, which I believe means you basically just tore him to ribbons and gobbled him up.
Nom nom nom. Varg was mad.
Anything else, O Lord of Blood?
Intimidate check if I'm allowed one. Otherwise, turn around and give the priest-looking one a look.
Why not? While you roll that up, though, I'm going to move on to the red's turn. There's
a -1 for you. My charisma sucks. I can't do anything about it.
So you eat someone and look less scary because of it.
Yes.
A giant alligator appears in the room, pounces on some hapless man, tears him to ribbons, gobbles up the remains, takes a deep breath and goes,
Maybe you've got an
It's
arm
too
hanging from your mouth and it looks kind of cute or something.
Guy has Varg's favorite spell prepared.
I think that about sums it up.
Alright, I need a reflex save from Varg and Mesua. And do either of you currently have spell resistance on you?
Me, yes. And who else? Mesua?
Yeah, Emma has SR26.
Okay, here's the check for... Oh, let's let Varg do his reflex first.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh, a reflex into it.
Yeah, what is your reflex? 3?
No, plus 11. It's just, I don't roll very good, and 11 isn't honestly all that good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Alright.
expected it to be a lot lower considering your size.
I got a lot of bonuses from class.
Alright, Varg and Mesua. Wow.
Well,
Alright,
you
so...
failed completely on mine.
Yeah, and Mesua made her save, so she'll be taking half damage, so, man, this guy just wasted a gem for nothing.
Assuming he gets through her SR.
He gets through her SR.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Alright, so, Emma, take 68 damage from this maximized flame strike.
I have an incredible sense of deja vu as I completely avoid damage, yet the person on my back immediately dies.
And you hear a panicked squawk from the darkness and the sound of footsteps.
Oh, someone's running away.
He is dead. Get him out of the initiative order. Yes?
Just checking on something just a sec.
Where did that noise come from, and what direction?
Was the
I'll be going that way, guys.
was the cleric who cast that evil? It's sort of important.
Yes.
Okay, he just turned off Emma's regeneration.
Gotcha.
Because Flame Strike cast by an evil priest is an evil spell.
Yes. Alright, she who stalks.
So, wait a second. A wave of unholy fire descends from the ceiling, and after the dust clears, Varg is fine. Everyone looks worriedly at him.
Yes. It's
Stop
okay.
ignoring the laws of magic.
You've only been making pacts with Eudersius. I mean, how could it possibly go wrong?
There's no flaw in my plan.
My plan is wait.
So, she who stalks.
Okay, let's
There
see.
is an outline of a dwarf immediately to her north.
How many arrows can she put into that?
One full attack.
Let's make this brilliant energy lasers. So, if you excuse me a second, I need to calculate this.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Simple enough. Add 4 to all of those. So everything, if the first one hit is the question. So it's a 25 hit.
Let's see here.
Discounting any armor bonuses he might
Yes,
have.
yes. Let's see here. Brilliant energy. So it still counts Dex and natural armor, but not any other armor. So the 25 misses.
First one's a 25 because I forgot the +4 from singing.
Yes, the other 2 hit.
So 25 does not. All right. It's a shame. In that case, he just takes. And unless I'm missing something, that's all that happens. Oh, does a 26 hit, by the way? She's in point blank shot range.
Oh, I suppose she is. Yes, it does.
Oh, in that case, add another. And then a total of 8 plus 8, 16. So add another 16 to that for 30, 39. Was anything? No. So a total of 39 damage done. Because many shot means the first shot she makes has 2 arrows, so they both hit if one hits.
Okay, so
She
where
did
did
many
you roll
shot
the
rapid
yeah?
shot.
Where did you roll the damage for those 2 arrows?
Oh, right there. 2d8 plus 6, the second one. Because she hit twice, and then she hit twice again, so the second one was the other 2 arrows. Because the first 2 were
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. So
Because one of those was the rapid shot, one of them was the normal shot, and then the very first one was the double shot.
right.
And
So
the double shot would
that's
do.
so that's 23 plus.
It was 39
4.
total.
Yeah,
it's plus 4
23
per
plus
arrow.
16. Yes. I was just trying to figure out how you arrived at that number because
You wanted to
wrote
see my
9 and
maths.
14, and then claimed 39. I've got it. I just you didn't write down how you arrived at that number.
There's your stupid maths.
Alrighty. Does she have any swift or free actions?
5-foot step.
Okay. Alia.
Hey, butthole.
Okay,
Nice
just
to-
checking something quick.
Oh, I thought you said Aislinn. Damn it, we have too many A names. She's gonna turn him into a popsicle.
5-foot step. Full attack.
This poor bastard's turned into a quiver of arrows.
Let's go sappy. Okay, so first,
It's a good idea to make this guy into a quiver, because otherwise you guys gonna have problems.
oh, actually, sorry. First, I maintain my song so I don't forget to. Okay, because he's within my point blank shot range and I'm singing, I get +5 to attack and damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's to damage?
But yep.
Oh, take 4 more damage. I hit 4 times. I thought point blank shot only went to attack.
But because I'm using rapid shot, it goes down to +3 for the attack.
Yes.
Okay, so first
Hey,
attack with
Slayer.
Sappy.
Take 4 points of damage from point blank. I forgot it did damage. I thought it just did attack.
Right.
Natural 1.
And god damn it.
Swish. It fails to hit She Who Stalks, but that's
Well, there's
little comfort
15
to
points of
anyone
sonic
else.
damage because we keep forgetting about discordant voice like a bunch of imbeciles. Oh, wait.
That means my mini shot didn't go off. Oh well. Next is my
20
rapid
points.
shot then.
Okay, Slayer, take 20 points of
Yeah,
sonic
yeah,
damage.
I heard you. I'm busy typing.
Potatoes on you.
There's my rapid shot.
That lands. Feel free to finish your full attack.
Yeah, it just takes a second to type them.
Okay.
There's my -5. And my -10.
Okay. All right, whole crap ton of riders. Let's see here. This is
Hey, Tagash, I'll out the
plus
riders if you
16
get the rest of it.
I've got it. I've got it. Oof. Solid attack for having missed with technically 3 of them.
Just remember that all of that damage is non-lethal.
Right?
We're still going for non-lethal then?
Well, that's just what she does.
No, that's
Barb
just
never
her
does.
gimmick.
All right.
Alrighty.
Sappy hasn't taken his turn. I'll have him unleash a non-lethal lightning bolt on it.
Okay.
See if I can line this up so it doesn't hit She Who Stalks, actually.
Ooh, it's gonna hit either her or Aishlin, depending on how it draws. It's a 60-foot line?
Yep, I'm just... Oh yeah, right, you can start that from any corner. So.
It's gonna hit one or the other of the ladies.
It's a... yeah, 60-foot line spells can start from any corner and go in any direction, so I can actually start it at my vertice and aim it straight down.
I can see a very easy one where she doesn't get hit at all. Oh, well, you can just do that too, but I saw a diagonal one. You want to get hit.
Oh, okay, pardon me. The line template does not work the same way as the measuring tool, and I've always been using the measuring tool to do lines.
Yeah, no, lines are like just big
Yeah.
jagged things when they go sideways.
Yeah, spells can start at any side or vertice of on your token that you want them to, and a line can go in any direction from there. So
Okay, so yes, you can draw a line straight down from your vertex.
you can technically angle your line spells to hit yourself if you want.
Yep. Alright, so that's a reflex save.
Yeah, it's a really low reflex save for half damage. It's 10d6, but let me just check what his save is. I think I have it on my character sheet.
He made it.
Yeah, and he's going to take no damage because of it.
Ah, poops. He has evasion.
The DC was 18 anyway.
He can technically fail it.
Okay. Let's see. He's swift, full attacks. Oh wait, sorry. Maintaining is a non-action, so I still have a swift, but I don't think I have anything I can do in it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Emma.
More lightning.
No, if he has evasion, it's not really worth it for her to waste a lightning bolt. Actually, 3 lightning bolts, but still, it's better for her to run up and whack. She's gonna charge again.
Okay.
So yeah, full charging makes that a plus 6. With +4 to damage. Okay. Here she goes. Oh, wait. She's doing that non-lethally, so take 4 off of that.
Roger that. All right, 24 non-lethal and 10 lethal. Okay.
Damn it. Move. Yeah, charging the full round action. She doesn't have any swift. She's done.
Okay. Worshipper 353 thaws slowly. He mostly just shivers in the ice.
Ah,
The Slayer, however, although you can only see his outline, you see him grab something on his grab something off of his chest and smash it on the ground.
oh god, ninja vanish.
It's not part of his system.
Well, it's just flavor for, activating a consumable item. Kuzumandro, you're not Akoriel. Your caster level is 18 or 19 at the moment?
19.
Oh, all right, he's got a 50% chance of getting it off. Ooh, and rolled low. He has failed to dispel the glitter dust. So, with that not possible, he turns tail and flees. He's going to use a withdraw so that he doesn't suffer AOO from a Mesua. And he's still in Aislin's line of sight.
Yep. Welcome to Ice Block Town. Population you and that guy.
Yeah. Aislinn.
Depends how good his will save is, or does it target Ford? I forgot.
Target's fortitude. How got your fortitude save, buddy? Ice block.
Okay. Fortitude. That is a...
Yeah, that hex needs some serious errata.
You fail. You're a block.
And here I was hoping to unleash a full attack on the guy.
You still can. He's still alive. We still need to kill him. Feel free to beat the shit out of him while he's a block.
Yeah, that's true.
Attacking him right now only breaks the ice.
Well, if we just, surround him and just beat the fuck out of him. Aislinn declares herself extremely useful.
Akoriel.
Varg makes a gesture that way, claiming he heard someone.
I will head off that way then.
And maybe got burned by someone.
Well, don't see anything there.
Keep going.
You see a old bearded man who is chained to this pillar of stone over here.
Is it Santa?
And actually, you can just
It's
make
not
out
Santa.
a maddened cleric hiding behind the pillar over yon. He does
not
have
the best at
cover,
hiding.
though.
Well, that was a double move action, so...
Yep. You never know. You might have had Cold Ice Strike or something prepared.
Not this time.
Warg.
Well, I can't move Vargisian because potatoes.
Oh, 1 second.
It's alright.
Try now?
Nothing.
Alright. Where do you want him? What's your move?
25, so moving 25 that direction, so back a bit. Okay, stop. Here we go. Okay, I see the man, move another 25. And now I see the mad priest, and I snap my jaws enticingly.
By the way, Varg, you recognize Anorum.
He gives Zenorum like the flattest, like, really look he can possibly give him. Just full on look. What's been a move action doing that actually?
I didn't think crocodiles could emote like that.
Normally they can't, but he's putting real effort into it. Probably crocodiles can't speak either, or get this big, but hey.
The Mad Priest walks in terror.
My
And
turn's done because I double moved, so.
I know. That's why it's his turn now.
Okay, so.
And let's see here.
I hope you have a hidey hole, because you did.
Next up on his list of oh god adventurers, what do I do now is...
Does it have a separate list of oh god crocodile, oh god crocodile?
I do not happen to have a specialized list of oh god crocodile, no. Most
You really
people,
should at this point. It's been
most
19
people
levels of this
other
crap.
than the Jut and his crew don't have to worry about crocodiles.
And they never will again.
And Captain Hook.
Well, Captain Hook's entire plan is scream it's me and jump on the fucking, like, mast. Not a plan. So what am I looking down the line of? A fireball?
I'm just deciding which of these two options is better for him. Alright, I've got two options. One is only a stopgap and the other is a gamble. So he'll take the gamble first.
Roll them bones!
No, actually, if he takes the stopgap first, he has time to do the gamble. So let's do the stopgap.
Stonewall! You've been a hole.
Just a second, need to fire up Combat Manager to apply this template. Okay, we have... There's a token for this. That'll do. He creates how many? He waves his arm wildly, and out of the stone floor in front of you, Varg, appear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they should all just spawn
What are
right
they?
beside you. It is a flock of golems.
How do?
My precious.
Oh, shush you. I kind of want that spell. I'd like to have a flock of golems. That's a useful
That would
spell.
be
Teach
fun.
me it.
Actually, it's just wooden phalanx, but I'm just calling them iron golems because I don't have a wood golem token.
Mm.
Alrighty, and they do get an action on their first turn here.
Isn't it a full round to cast? Oh wait, no, but yeah, never mind.
Yep. Normal summon spells, yes. Wooden phalanx is standard.
Yeah, it's its own thing. I remember now. So, wooden creatures come into existence.
Yep, and as they explode from the floor, they send shards of stone flying in all directions. Have to make a secret roll first. Well, better than nothing. And yes, splinters fly in all directions. This is going to affect Varg. Well, all of them are going to affect Varg, and 2 of them are going to affect Akoriel. Akoriel, could you please make 2 reflex saves, and Varg 5.
There you go.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Varg, you failed 2. Akoriel failed 1. So, Akoriel, you will be taking 'da. And Varg, you will be taking that's
Do you want me to put that in? It's 22.5 around it.
22.
Round it down.
And Varg, you take 75.
Not entirely sure the whole floor explodes thing is a part of the phalanx thing, but whatever.
It's actually an ability of the golems.
Ah, okay, they explode. Alright.
She who stalks.
Oh, this seems situated. Can't really see Varg, so. No, she can. Alright, that's her turn.
Okay. Alia.
Oh, I can't see anything.
For reference, Varg is not looking too hot, but I don't know if you can see him.
Not from there.
I can see the red outline that magically surrounds you.
Yeah, that's the.
She
If
can
you're
see
within
your
this zone,
swishing
you're gonna
tail.
die.
I mean, that's a real thing, and not just the thing with your token, right? I'll take my move and see what I can see from there.
Hey, beaten up looking Varg.
a severely beaten up looking Varg.
It kind of exploded all over him. It's messy.
Damn it, there's no objects I can animate here.
Well, if there was, there clearly wooden golems now.
This chamber is filled with piles of the polite word is filth. These people, these priest and his followers have clearly been living down here for some time.
Cool, I can make poop golems. Sorry. I think I'll refrain from making poop golems.
Okay.
How's Varg doing?
He's
Really not good.
well. You can make a heal check to be sure, but
Well,
he
he
is
doesn't have a health
bloodied.
bar. Yeah, the Vargesian Rex doesn't have a health bar. It's sort of a problem.
He uses his token.
Easier
Oh,
for
he-
everyone involved.
Oh, he's down here.
Yep.
I'm actually not within range to heal him anyway.
Well, Vargesian Rex or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've
oh.
only got touch
Yeah,
healing spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heal spells are all touch spells, and I don't have Cassie to do my ranged touching anymore.
Yep.
I take your standard. Get rid of the golems, maybe. I don't know.
No. I'm actually gonna have Sappy take a full turn. Sappy, I'm gonna drop him as a free action, and he's going to fly over and hit Varg with his cure critical for the day.
Sure.
You throw a stick at me
48
and it healed.
plus what? What's Sappy's caster level?
He's considered to be. Actually, I have it on here somewhere. Just a sec. He's caster level 15.
Perfect. Go for it.
He's considered to be a level 15 cleric for the purposes of spellcasting.
48 plus 15 then.
Which makes all kinds of sense.
So the blue ring around Vargesian Rex is what we cannot stand in, correct?
Yeah, that is his footprint, and the red ring is his reach.
Okay.
Just because he's such a large token, it's otherwise difficult to make sense of.
Yeah.
I mean, a 10-foot reach, sure, but how do you calculate a 15-foot reach from a 20-foot wide token?
Yeah, a little awkward there.
Okay, and oh, I have to be able to see that in order to cast. I have to be able to see the dude who's attacking Varg in order to cast that on him.
Yep.
I was gonna cast Vengeful Outrage on him, but I can't name the creature. In that case, how would you like an enlarged person, Akoriel?
I'd be fine with that.
I'm gonna slap enlarged person on Akoriel.
All right. I believe that is a full round, though? Like a 1 round?
Oh, is it? No, never.
Large?
Yeah.
No, it's just standard. Just
No, it's a round. Never mind.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to do something with a spell slot if I'm forced to move and can't do anything else. So let me see what else I can.
I'm basically do what I can to kill this closest golem to me, so anything that helps with that would be nice.
I don't really have much that can damage. Like I could fireball them, but most of my damage spells will hit you too.
Well, I need buffs, I guess. A large person would have been nice, but yeah, around.
Do you want a free attack against one of them?
I'll take a free attack and imagine he would too.
Wait, where is the guy? yeah,
Varg
I
is
wouldn't
going
know
after
this.
him. He's beyond that column.
Hey, so I'm gonna yell out, "Hey Varg, where's?" Oh, Varg can't talk.
Yes, I can. Wild speech.
Uh,
I took the feat, for God's sake. I can talk.
Okay. Hey Varg, where's the dude? How far in front of you is the dude?
He'd measure it in footsteps, but you'll get you have enough math skill to know exactly how far away he is. He's literally 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
1.5 tails.
Okay. You don't have anything you need swift actions for, do you?
Me? No.
Awesome.
I only need it when I need to transform, that's all. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Move yourself in front of them and get a free attack as if you're charging.
One
Flying
second.
death!
All those dudes do get AOs, though. Sorry.
Not good.
Let's see here. You launch an ally to anywhere within the spell's range. Provokes AOs. If he lands next to an opponent, he can spend an immediate to make a melee with a +2 as though he had charged. Alrighty then. You
Flying
fling
crocodile.
Varg over yon.
I'm throwing my crocodile torpedo.
Rah!
This spell seriously needs an errata for size class.
No, I think it's working as intended.
Eat the druid!
Alright, 1 second. Let me send these these slams at you. They're not likely to do anything notable though.
Your target AC is 38.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult here. Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Nothing.
Diddly. They're
Ping, ping,
rolling
ping,
like
ping,
you
ping,
do.
ping. Shut up.
Okay, so they all swipe at you and completely fail. The priest doesn't even have a weapon he can bonk you with as you fly past. Go ahead and make your one attack.
I would like this to be... Yeah, let's go with a bite, a vital strike bite, though.
Vital Strike is its own
Damn it,
action.
yeah, it's its own thing. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. So it's the 4, then another 2.
If I remember your dynamics, a tail slap does the most damage.
Yeah, but I want to grab him. Enough of his bullshit, he's being grabbed.
Alrighty.
Does a 39 grab him? Or bite him, sorry.
A 39 does hit.
Not a 1, I think I grabbed him.
No, you didn't.
Nothing? 17 plus 50 is a nothing?
Yes, 17 plus 50 slides right off of his protective wards.
I hate you
AKA
so goddamn much.
freedom
That
of
is-
everyone has it at this level.
I know, that's why it's bullshit. And I wish I had known that in Pathfinder before, I wouldn't have built a grapple character. I would have been a pounce one.
I agree, but them's the way it is.
Yep.
Carry on.
Let's see, that's just the damage then.
Yeah, everything past level 10 also has true sight, so don't build an invisibility character either.
Yeah, they kind of like completely ruined those two aspects.
Well, considering
not-
how broken they used to be.
Nowhere near everything past 10 has true sight. There's a bunch of human NPCs and like wizards and whatnot who have it because why wouldn't they? But almost no
That's including the
supernatural creatures have it.
Including the
Most things have
disc.
ways to get around it.
Are you in range of it?
Oh, am I not? I don't know how this works.
You're not
had
in
the
her
buff.
aura, so you don't get the +4 or anything.
Does it mean you have to be in the aura during the entire process of your attacks, during the start of your
During the
attack?
attack, yes.
Okay, yeah, minus 4,
No,
minus
you,
another 4 for the d6, so that's...
no, you still get the Inspire Courage, you just don't get the sonic damage.
Oh, okay, then just minus 4 then.
Okay,
42.
so 42.
He bites him in a surprise, he doesn't, pardon me, cling to him.
Yeah, and Inspire Courage doesn't actually have a range. As long as you can see or hear me, you get it.
All right, you take an arm off, but much to your surprise, it comes clean off instead of allowing you to get a grip on him.
Hey.
Its arm fall off, boy.
Emesua.
She's got her full movement and see what she can see.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Let's walk that back a bit. Should be able to get to here-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have been able to get to there.
Okay.
Just one sec. Okay, sorry, I'm just having trouble with templates.
Yep.
Okay, whatever. I'm just going to fire a lightning bolt straight up from me.
Through the iron golems.
Yeah,
All right.
they're probably immune, but she doesn't have anything to do.
Okay.
10d6 DC 18, I
Yeah.
believe.
Does it allow spell resistance?
I believe lightning bolt does, yeah.
Does it have the fire descriptor?
No, it's lightning.
It goes straight through them with no effect.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, they're golems.
End of turn.
He is in ice. He is in ice.
Heh.
They drip. Ashlyn.
Neener, 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 neener. Neener, 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 neener. Okay, turn done.
Okay.
She wanted to taunt them like any adventurer would.
Of course. Makes perfect sense. Akoriel.
Does Black Tentacles attack flying?
Yeah, it can't reach that far. It only is. It's like the square itself, so no. They've got zero reach,
Okay,
so
then.
they can't.
I'm pretty sure the spells that do affect like a volume do mention it.
Okay.
I've used it
Yes,
before.
Black
when I was,
Tentacles won't get anything that's off the ground.
Yeah, I've used it frequently. It was like my main like show-offy spell is the giant crab man. It does not work against flying stuff or anything that's not touching the ground for that matter.
Yes.
And the rule with lines is start from any vertex, correct?
I beg pardon?
A line from your character, any vertex? I thought that was mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Okay, full attack time. Let's do a Grazer Bladed Dash from... Here, I'll move him.
He's doing the anime thing, isn't he? Yeah, he's doing the anime thing.
Starting there, that should be 30 feet, though this is 35 because of starting from that corner.
He's starting from that corner, but he's not actually like
Right, there's
there.
yes, there's yeah, that's actually 25 feet of travel.
Yes, so Greater Bladed Dash means I get an attack on all three of them.
Okay.
Wow, your character's actually really fucking cool. It's just he didn't get to show off till now.
Yeah, I'm annoyed about it.
We're too damn efficient. I want to do something.
Now I had the macro. When it says BAB, okay, no, that should be fine. Oh,
You hit a lot.
And is that
critter.
that'll be on the farthest to the left.
leftmost? Okay. Is that
That'll be the middle.
okay?
That'll be the right. Oh, and add 8 to all of those because of bladed dash.
The 2 hit, or the damage, or both?
To the 2 hit.
Okay.
Don't forget Inspire Courage,
Am
which I did say I was sustaining, but didn't actually spend. Just a sec.
Am I
Yes.
in range for that?
Yeah, she said Inspire Courage is just the circle's only for the
You
discordant
only
part
need
where
to
you
be
get
able to
extra
see and
d6.
hear her.
Okay.
Yeah, the circle's the range to be affected by to have discordant voice count.
So at a total of 12 of those to hit,
Yes,
and
yes,
plus
yes.
4 to damage.
Yes. Okay, so that's
Greater bladed dash. Now I will use my 1 quickened spell per day to cast quickened black tentacles.
let me resolve these the damage first.
Let me remind you that they're golems and early immune to magic. Black Tentacles is magic.
Does it work in that way?
But Black
Yeah, it
Tentacles
does. It's weird
no,
as it is.
it doesn't, because
Really?
Black Tentacles does not offer spell resistance. They are
Oh.
immune to spells that offer spell resistance.
Yeah, because it's basically just conjuring tentacles to grab them.
Yeah, immune to
I remember how it
magic.
working.
However,
immune
they
to
are
magic
immune-
just means spell resistance infinity.
Yes. However, they are immune to crits, so unfortunately, that first crit there doesn't get to really affect
Aw.
him. Yes, it's a shame. All right, so that's that was the wrong button because these I forgot to set them up with the correct macro before I copy pasted them into the map. Let's see here. HP is. Yeah, this spell is definitely a quantity over quality thing.
A little bit.
I mean the one that summons these constructs.
Is their health only double digits?
Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so 28.
30, 28.
30.
28.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, now the quickened black tentacles with the 20-foot radius, it should be able to get them all.
And not touch me, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
And now, since
And
it's
for
spell
Gashi's sake,
combat,
it'll be right here. Okay, that works too.
and with spell combat, since that is still a full attack action, now to take all my BAB attacks on... which one?
You can separate them out. It's full attack, you just go BAB for middle.
Yeah, I'm just debating whether it be try and kill one now or spread it out.
They'll spread it out. Like you can choose to attack him, hit him, see the damage, and then choose to
Yeah,
spread it out.
let's hit the leftmost one first here.
First, let's figure out if these become grappled, because that will lower their AC for you.
Right, good point.
So, you need to make a combat maneuver against each of them. Your CMB is your caster level plus 5. So, D20 plus 23. 5
Plus
times, please.
24?
24.
24, yeah. 5 plus 29. Or sorry, 5 plus
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, keep grab.
Okay, there is CMD. Actually, only those first 3 succeed, but those are the 3 nearest you.
Yep.
The other 2 are not grappled. All right, that does reduce their AC by 4 between the 2 different sources
Between
of
the dex
AC
and
reduction.
natural, yeah.
Yep. So now you can do your full attack.
I have a question for you. How
Go
many
ahead.
free actions are you allowed to use in a round? Because there's a
Many.
lot of stuff I can do with a free action.
That's just infinite. Is it a free or
A free
quick end is the
action
question.
is a free. A swift action you only get 1 of per turn.
Yeah, and I've used mine quickened.
Yep.
Okay, so free action to add 5 damage to all my attacks.
By
Using-
burning magic points. Yep. Or arcane.
From the sword, yes.
Yeah, you're one of those black-blooded guys, or black-bladed guys, aren't you?
Yar.
Yeah, you got like 80 zillion different free actions, so go ahead.
Oh, yes. I'll take a free action to activate my boots of speed, so it's haste and another attack in there.
Alright.
Righto.
I think that might be everything, actually.
Oh,
So, are
everything
these
you wanna
guys
use.
actually wood and just...
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
they're
they
wood.
are. I just only had iron tokens, so we're
Well,
treating them exactly as
imagination.
wood golems still.
Might want to switch my sword to fire damage, then. Yeah, let's do that.
I think
Okay.
they're doomed.
Yeah, that's another free action here. Burn that.
Oh my.
Okay, so now I have 4 attacks to use here.
Yep.
Start with the first one, see what it does. If it needs another one, use another one.
Okay, so temporary damage mods 5.
Don't forget the singing.
So yeah.
Yeah, for another 4. Otherwise,
Let's use power attack on this one.
I don't know. They didn't seem very hard to hit. That's up to you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use power attack.
Fuck it,
Kill
'em.
these guys. And that will be fire damage.
All of it's fire damage, or
Yes, all of it is fire damage.
Okay. It crumbles.
On to the next one.
It crumbles.
Final strike, make it a perfect.
Does
Perfect.
a crit work for you?
They're immune to crit.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts.
It crumbles.
Of course, now I
Perfect.
can't use my 4th attack. God damn it.
Flawless victory.
So you're quiet, reserved. He appears to be a spellcaster in a black cloak and silver armor. Has just suddenly hulked up, turned himself into a flaming phoenix, darted across the room in a flash of light, and torn 3 golems to shreds with a single breath. I believe now it is fair for Varg to respect him.
A little bit.
I'm just gonna turn off my boots of speed now.
The females
Well,
of the party start
they
fanning
run the
themselves.
whole round, so you still
Oh,
get the
yeah.
+1 to AC until you get the next round.
Alright. I'm glad I finally got to kill something.
Yeah.
Okay, Mad Priest, I'm gonna try and imagine the situation you're in right now for a second, just to be really amused by it. Okay, I'm done. You die now.
I imagine that hits, and so does
one of
that.
those miss.
That doesn't.
I'll just assume golems do not count as living things.
No.
They do not.
So beyond the claw that was crappy, did the tail miss?
The tail.
31. Decent. Just
Oh no, the tail hits.
okay. It's safe to assume this guy's probably dead, but I'll roll anyway because one claw did miss. And I can't grab him, so no constrict damage.
Mm-hmm. But I believe you deal rake on 1 claw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$140 do anything for him?
Well, he had 38 left.
Oof.
Douche.
So for the second time, you have
Stomp.
reduced the creature to below -100.
That's hard for you.
And I was really hoping to see what his 1-2 punch of persistent confusion and polar midnight was going to do to you.
Pissed me off. Well,
All
you
right,
know,
there's still a pair of golems around, and you guys do need to deal with the Worshipper and the Slayer before they thaw out. However, it is 6:20, and I believe by now Brad usually has to leave.
Yeah, I gotta start getting ready for work.
Alrighty, so I will see y'all hopefully next week as usual,
Hopefully.
and
That's the hope.
we can polish this combat off.
Will Worshipper 353 escape this death trap? Tune in next week. Same Worshipper 353 time, same Worshipper 353 channel.
He won't.
Even if he does, I'm sure he'll be very cold and just trip over himself.
Also, why the hell did Norm get caught by these schlubs? I'm gonna have words with him.
You'll find out.
Banged his head on
Asleep.
a rock.
They got him while he was asleep and gagged him.
That doesn't stop a druid half the time.